Those beautiful leaves caught your eyes in the nursery and you could not come home without buying them. Is that happened with you? That happened with me. I just fell in love with those beautiful leaves, those calatheas and stromathe when I first saw them in nursery. By the way, stromathes and calatheas are from same family, so they need similar type of care treatments. Now coming back to the story, I brought them home, but I killed my first couple of calatheas. So I thought of sharing my learnings so that you can learn from my mistake and can grow happy and healthy calatheas. So welcome to Plantify. Now as most of you already know that calatheas come from tropical rainforest. So they love humidity and water. Here I did my first mistake. They do love water, but I did frequent watering that became too frequent for them. So eventually they suffered from root rot. What I learned over the course of time that they need frequent watering, regular watering, but in small quantity. Water them whenever the top layer of the soil is dry, but don't let the entire soil to be bone dry. Calatheas come from rainforest, but the fact that I overlooked that rainwater is the purest form of water. So they are used to soft, pure rainwater. But in our locality, water quality is very poor. It's kind of hard water, and that hard water did real harm for them. Nowadays, I water my calatheas with filtered water. And whenever it is raining, I move them outside so that they can get the rainwater. You can water your calatheas with distilled water, mineral water, or filtered water.
Hard water may cause leaf curling and drying out of leaves.
Calatheas love humidity. Humidity is one factor. If we can provide them good humidity, then calatheas will thrive. They love humidity, so they grow really well during monsoon. Now, you will see many nurseries are selling calatheas during monsoon or just after monsoon because they thrive during this time period. But during the dry months, they need some special care. Now, there are several methods to increase the humidity level around your plant. You can always buy a humidifier, that is one option. But instead, you can mist your plants frequently or put your plants on a pebble tray or just keep a tray of water beside the plants. Or you can cluster your plants, group together your plants so that they can get the moisture from each other's transpiration. Now I did a mistake here. They look so pretty that I treated them as a showpiece.
I kept them alone on a table or shelf and they dried out fast.
Nowadays, I keep them in a cluster of plants. I keep them together so that they can get benefit from each other. Their light requirement is also come from their origin. They grow in tropical rainforest underneath the canopy of taller trees. So they get very little filtered sunlight. Direct sunlight might burn their leaves. They can't tolerate direct sunlight. But if you keep them in a very dark corner, they will not grow again. They need bright indirect sunlight to grow well. Another factor I totally overlooked is the change in season. Calatheas were growing happily during monsoon and during November December when the weather started to get dry. At that point of time, they got stressed, and I didn't realize that I need to do something to increase the humidity level around them. And during the summer months, May, June, that time also these plants get stressed out because the hot air, they can't tolerate the hot air. You can see these dry leaves.
These are due to this hot air.
Calatheas can't tolerate sudden change in weather or hot or cold air drops. So do not keep your calatheas in front of a AC inner or outer unit. Both hot and cold air can be harmful for them. And finally, to keep your plant healthy, feed them once in a while. They are not a heavy feeder. Fertilizing twice a year during their growing period is enough. You may fertilize them with a handful of vermicompost or diluted seaweed solution or diluted balanced NPK.
Growing period is when you see new leaves on your calathea plants. And to keep those beautiful leaves clean, just wipe off the leaves with a damp cloth once in a while.
So don't worry, be positive, learn from my mistake and grow happy and healthy calatheas.
See you next week with another video. Till then, bye bye.